Good morning. This is John Garland, and this is story time. This is an introduction to let the parents that I expect to supervise their children, if they let them listen to these stories, just kind of give you an intro. Again, like I said, my name is John Garland. I live in Arkansas. I'm the father of two. I'm married. I really enjoy reading stories. I like, bedtime stories, the book of morals and virtues. I like the old stories. My mom would read to me some when I was young, and I read to my kids when they were young. And still, if they'll sit still long enough, I'll read to them now. As a matter of fact, I read to my nieces and nephew on Christmas. I read them an Uncle Remus story of Tar Baby, Briar Fox and Briar Rabbit and the Tar Baby. I don't know if they enjoyed it near as much as I did, but anyways, just a disclaimer. If you let your children watch any of the stories that I read, I expect you to supervise them. I will not contact your children under any circumstances. I will not message them. I will not respond to comments unless it's like, who wrote this story or where can I read the story. But I will not solicit anything in the way of communication from children. I won't ask to meet them. Nothing like that. My background is clear. I'm a church member. I'm a Christian. There are times when I will actually puff on my pipe. I won't use profanity. I won't tell colorful stories or really off-color stories. My goal is to help instill virtues in the generations that are following mine. My generation was one of the last ones that we did have prayer in school, although it probably wasn't legal because it was in 1970 when I started school. And I'm pretty sure that prayer was supposed to have been taken out of school before then, but we started school with Pledge of Allegiance and a prayer. And I support that. Our country has freedom of religion, not freedom from religion. While I am a Christian, I'm an evangelical Christian, I will not push my beliefs. I do believe that Jesus Christ is Lord, and that it is important for me to share those beliefs. It's critically important. But more important than that is that my life speaks the volumes to people that might say, there's something about that John Garland guy that is worth following. And if they're following me and I'm living the way Christ lived, or, if you're a Christian, you understand that's not possible. But I would point people straight to Jesus himself, not to me, because my feet are made of clay. I cannot stand up next to any of the apostles or disciples, but I try very hard. Every day I try. There's men like Billy Graham that have lived their entire lives in the public light, and they have not fallen as far as I know. But that is a man that is humble, that is really submitted to God, and that is admirable. It's not about Billy Graham. It's about Jesus Christ, him crucified, risen from the dead, and reigning in heaven at the right hand of the Father. At any rate, that being said, I'm going to upload my first edition of Storytime here in just a little bit. I'm not sure which story. I may do Casey at the Bat. I may do the Gettysburg Address, but I will title them, with the name of the story, and that way the parents can decide. Well, if this is like George Washington's inaugural address, they might not want their 6-year-old kid to try and sit through that. But if it's a story about there was a lion and then some critter that took a thorn out of his paw, something like that. Aesop's fables, the king and the hawk, the fox and the grapes, that sort of thing. The elephant and the telephone. Maybe I'll start with that one. That was one of my favorites. Anyways, I'm going to cut this video off and get it uploaded, and we will get another story for Storytime uploaded in just a few minutes. Thanks for watching.